Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will wind down their UK foundation and headquarter their new charitable venture in North America, it was revealed last night. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who carried out their final round of royal duties in Britain last week, are planning the launch of their new non-profit organizations for next month. Yet it is feared the announcement scheduled for April could be derailed by the ongoing coronavirus crisis and forced to delay. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle may have stepped back from royal duties, but they're not stepping back from their roles as altruistic public figures, on Instagram, at least. Today, they shared some hopeful words with their 11.3 million followers about the new coronavirus pandemic. Harry and Meghan have already jetted back to Canada and are plowing ahead with their new transatlantic life. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have announced an initiative to help people cope with the mental stress of the coronavirus pandemic and celebrate those on the front line of the crisis. In a post on their @Sussex Royal Instagram account, the couple said they would be using the platform to share resources and post accurate information and facts from trusted experts. They added they would also use it to help people learn measures they can take to keep themselves and their families safe and work with organizations that can help with mental and emotional well-being. At a time when social distancing is of the utmost importance, broadcasting your message online is perhaps the best way to be a responsible public figure, and it's an idea that the Sussexes seem to be wholeheartedly embracing. The foundation was already dealt a blow when the Queen refused to allow the couple to use the brand Sussex Royal after they quit the family. Blue Sky Thinking consultants from Stanford University have already been instructed to draw up plans for their organization new in North America, according to the Daily Telegraph. Harry and Meghan's intention to forge their new non-profit entity away from British shores was laid bare in the departure of their UK foundation director, who was not replaced. Natalie Campbell, a former director of Sussex Royal and the sole director of MWX Tradings Limited, which was established to support the foundation, has quit her post, according to company's house paperwork. None of the other Sussex Royal directors, which included broadcaster Kirsty Young, have been lined up for leadership positions in the new endeavor, it is believed. The Sussexes are yet to flesh out what their new entity will look like, other than outlining it will support their global charitable, campaign and philanthropic work. In the embarrassing conversation, Harry said, "We thought we'd just take a moment and see if there was some form of other organization or different entity we could create that could bring people together, rather than us just starting a foundation." Earlier this week, it was revealed Harry had been duped into taking the calls from pranksters Vladimir Kuznetsov and Alexei Stolyarov because the former head of his royal foundation inadvertently put them in contact. Lorraine Heggessy unwittingly acted as the bridge between the Duke and the frauds, who posed as Thunberg and her father Svante, by forwarding their message to Harry's personal email, believing it was genuine. Last month, it emerged Harry and Meghan had abandoned their bid to trademark the Sussex Royal brand. Documents filed at the Intellectual Property Office showed a request to use the names Sussex Royal and Sussex Royal Foundation for commercial and charity activities in the UK had been removed. Right now, it's said that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are in Canada with their young son, Archie. Although they were due to make some public appearances in the upcoming weeks, Prince Harry, for example, was supposed to attend the London Marathon in April. Most, if not all, of their events have been postponed. In fact, the entire British royal family has cancelled many of their engagements, many of which draw large crowds, for the safety of all involved. Meghan and Harry still desperately hoping to visit Queen at Balmoral despite coronavirus outbreak. The source said, Harry and Meghan are still desperately hoping that they will be able to come over this summer and spend time with the Queen. They are looking forward to the visit immensely and are hoping by the time of the trip, which is scheduled for around June or July, that the situation will have settled down. But everyone at the moment is mindful that things may have to change and that the health of the Queen and the rest of the royal family will be put before anything else. Earlier this month it was reported that Archie, who will turn 1 in May, and his parents hope to holiday at the Monarch's Scottish retreat in Balmoral, what could be his first UK trip since his parents stepped back as senior royals in January. It comes as Harry and Meghan today urged the public to come together in the face of the coronavirus crisis in a fresh statement on Instagram. Calling for unity, they said, "Now, more than ever, we need each other." They added, "We need each other for truth, for support, and to feel less alone during a time that can honestly feel quite scary." They continued, "Our willingness, as a people, to step up in the face of what we are all experiencing with COVID-19 is awe-inspiring. This moment is as true a testament there is to the human spirit." As well as sharing information and practical advice on maintaining physical health and well-being, the Duke and Duchess said they would be posting inspirational stories from around the world. "We will focus on the inspiring stories of how so many of you around the world are connecting in ways big and small to lift all of us up," they said. "We are all in this together, and as a global community we can support each other through this process, and build a digital neighborhood that feels safe for every one of us." They finished the post with the words, "We look forward to sharing more over the days and weeks to come." Princess Beatrice's wedding plans have been thrown into disarray amid the coronavirus outbreak. The Queen's granddaughter and her fiancé Edoardo Mapelli-Mozzi have cancelled their reception, which was due to take place in the gardens of Buckingham Palace. Beatrice and millionaire property tycoon Edo still plan to wed on May 29, but are looking at whether a private marriage with a small group of family and friends would be feasible.